Hello students, this is Atiya Zainab, and yesterday we had covered word meanings of the chapter. I hope you guys have underlined the word meanings, and those who have not underlined yet, they will underline sincerely. Okay, so don't make your work pending. Okay, so daily whatever work is given to you all in any subject, just make sure that you are completing, because if you are not completing, you are making your work pending, and later you will do it's better than you just do it now. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. So today what we have to cover. Okay, so today I will not be explaining the chapter directly. See, this chapter contains 4 pages. Okay, so if I start directly, if I start explanation, you guys will get bored. Okay, so it is very important to know about the chapter first. Means what we are going to read. What is the chapter about? What is the plot of the chapter? Okay, what is the meaning of plot? Plot means story. Okay, so we will discuss these things. There are some interesting things to know in this lesson, so stay tuned. Okay, let's get started. So the name of the chapter is The Adventure of Blue Carbuncle. So this is one of 56 short Sherlock Holmes stories written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So as you know that the author of this chapter is the writer of this chapter is Arthur Conan Doyle. So Arthur Conan Doyle has written many stories. Has written many stories. How many? 56 stories he has written. And he has written about what? About which character? So, in his all 56 stories, there is a central character, Sherlock Holmes. Okay, now who is Sherlock Holmes? We will discuss it later. So we are just discussing the adventure of the Blue Carbuncle, the chapter name that the chapter that we are going to discuss later. It is taken from Sherlock Holmes stories, and it is written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Okay, and it was first published in Strand magazine in January 1892. Now a very interesting point I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so as you read just now that this story that is our lesson number 1, it is taken from Sherlock Holmes stories. So what is this? What is the meaning of this line? That has Sherlock Holmes written these stories? No, actually, a big no. Who has written the stories? I'm repeating once again. Arthur Conan Doyle has written, and in all stories he has taken a character, taking a same character in all stories, who is Sherlock Holmes. Now we will discuss about Sherlock Holmes. Okay, see, whatever I'm going to discuss about Sherlock Holmes, it is not given in your chapter. But why I am describing here? Because to know about Sherlock Holmes is an interesting point that you will understand after the explanation of chapter. Okay, the Sherlock Holmes is a fictional character created by the Scottish writer Arthur Conan Doyle. So Sherlock Holmes कोई एक रियल कैरेक्टर नहीं है, इसको आर्थर कोनन डॉयल ने क्रिएट किया है. गॉट इट. So this character was first appeared in Conan Doyle's A Study in Scarlet in 1887. सबसे पहले जो ये शेरलॉक होम्स लोगों को सुनने में आया था वो 1887 में उन्होंने एक नॉवल लिखी थी, A Study in Scarlet. उसमें एक डिटेक्टिव मैन को दिखाया गया था जिसका नाम था शेरलॉक होम्स. But Arthur Conan Doyle has never thought that this character will make his make his famous. Got it? So people appreciated this character lot. Okay, they were mad for the stories. They were demanding that yes, you should write more stories about Sherlock Holmes. So Sherlock Holmes is basically a private detective. He is known for his observations, means he is nice in observations. Whatever things he watches in his daily life, he can tell about those things that who is the owner of this thing, okay, like this. So he's a good detective. And in appearance, if we talk about his appearance, in appearance he does not look as a detective, okay. However, he is generally regarded careless in his lifestyle. He is very careless, bit careless means, as a profession he's a detective, but he is bit careless about his own life, okay. So further, Sherlock Holmes has a friend also, whose name is Dr. John Watson. So he's a doctor, Dr. John Watson, as you can see from the name. He is a doctor, but he takes interest in detection. So जो उसका जो friend है Sherlock Holmes का, जिनका नाम है Watson, so ये जो Watson है उनको भी बहुत मज़ा आता है केसेस सॉल्व करने में, डिटेक्टिव Sherlock Holmes की मदद करने में, उस cases को डिस्कस करने में. And Holmes shares his cases with Watson, and they both talk about the cases, okay. Sherlock Holmes is also a this is very interesting point that I'm going to tell you. Sherlock Holmes पर एक मूवी भी बनी है, and Sherlock Holmes is also a 2009 period mystery action film based on the character of the same name created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. मीन्स उनका जो ये कैरेक्टर है शर्लॉक होम्स इतना फेमस हुआ कि 2009 में इस पर एक मूवी भी बनाई गई है. सो उनकी 56 स्टोरीज़ है. उन 56 स्टोरीज़ में एक स्टोरी हमारे बुक में दी गई है. द नेम ऑफ विच स्टोरी इज़ द एडवेंचर ऑफ ब्लू कार्बंकल. सो नाउ I think you guys are clear with this point, that what is the lesson about. See, we have discussed nothing about the chapter. We just read about Sherlock Holmes. Why we have read about Sherlock Holmes? Why is it important? Because in the story we will meet a character whose name is Sherlock Holmes, who is a detective, and he is famous for solving cases. Got it? So in this story, a case related to carbuncle. What do you mean by carbuncle? This is not carbuncle. This is carbuncle. Carbuncle means a precious stone, a red gem. Okay, a red color precious stone. So in this chapter, there is a case. A red precious stone is lost from the cabin of Queen. Okay, so now Sherlock Holmes finds out that who is the real thief of this red precious stone. So there are lots of twists and turns in the stories. When we will read this chapter, we will enjoy those twists and turns. Okay, so what you have to do today, see, I am not gonna start the explanation today because it will take time. It contains 4 pages. The lesson contains 4 pages, so I need time. Okay, so today I just I made you guys aware of the chapter. I think this was a short introduction. What is the lesson about? Now in my next video, inshallah, I will be explaining the story, and I will be explaining by line. Okay, so you must know about the lesson before we read the lesson. Okay, so today what you have to do in your notebook, you have to write about the lesson. Got it? So what you will write, I'm showing you. See, you will make a heading about the lesson, and in this heading you will write this 5 lines content. Got it? Then your next heading will be analysis of character dash. You will make a dash after character Sherlock Holmes. I'm repeating, analysis of character Sherlock Holmes, and in this heading you will write this content. Okay, so these 2 things you have to do in your notebook today. So today we will cover this much only, and maybe in next video I'll be explaining the chapter, or maybe I'll be explaining word meanings first of all, because word if this is very important that you must be knowing about the word meanings, then we will start the chapter. Okay, let's see what happens tomorrow. Let me decide how will I start the chapter. Okay, so today what you have to do, you have to do two things here. You have to write this thing, what heading you will make about the lesson, and then you have to write this one, analysis of character Sherlock Holmes. Okay, bye bye students, take care.